Oh god, this is so embarrassing. What's going on, guys? It's Pat and welcome back to another Minecraft video. And today it's going to be a mod showcase on the ICECROWN mod, which is actually a World of Warcraft mod. I feel like I was made to review this one, because if you guys didn't know, my skin is actually the Lich King from World of Warcraft. And the really cool thing is the Lich King is in this mod too. It honestly makes me look embarrassing, but you'll see that in a second. So guys, we're going to start off with some of the amazing armor. I've never seen anything like this in Minecraft before. So this right here is the Wrathful Gladiator set, which is from PvP and WoW. And one thing about the items in this mod is if you press shift, you can actually see some information about it, like how you would have gotten it in WoW and stuff like that. But honestly, it's kind of long, so I'm not going to read it during the review. But you can craft this stuff. And to do that, you are going to need Ghost Iron Gems. And the recipe for those is pretty simple. It's just an iron ingot and also an ender pearl. But I imagine it's going to start coming from the ore, because they did implement some ore into the mod, which you're going to see right here, which looks really cool. But at the moment, it's still a work in progress. But just to show you guys what you look like, it's freaking amazing. Alright, so we're going to toss this on and get ready to be surprised. So this is how I look. I have never seen an armor set like this before in Minecraft, and I think it looks really cool. And if you guys didn't notice, Bommy has actually joined us for today's review. He was super excited since the Lich King was in this mod. And honestly, I can't believe it. I found a World of Warcraft mod that actually has the Lich King in it as a mob. Plus, you can get his weapons and armor too, which actually drop off him. And if you want to see more information, all you have to do is hold shift, and it says like a ton of stuff about this. We're going to grab it, and I'm going to show you guys what the difference is between my skin and this armor. It's amazing. Alright, so I'm going to take this stuff off. And then you'll notice that my skin is just embarrassing compared to this. Gotta find a way to make myself look like this normally. Alright, so with the armor on, guys, now I am really the Lich King. And with the weapon, I look amazing. And not only that, you can spawn in the Lich King. At the moment, I'm not sure if they've actually implemented him. I searched everywhere and just didn't see him spawn. But if you do kill him, he does drop all this stuff. And look at this dude. He has 100 health. He's probably about as strong as a mutant. And I tested this out. He will fight against other mobs. So, against the Iron Golem right now, he'll just own him. I mean, how can he not? Look at that sword. He's basically stabbing it through him right now. He's down to 66, and the Iron Golem just stands no chance. And yeah, his armor is extremely powerful too. So if you smack him, you know, it's not going to do very much damage. It's only doing like 3 or 4 damage. And keep in mind, this has 10 attack damage. It's pretty ridiculous. And you're going to notice when he dies so cool. Alright, so get ready for it, guys. When he dies, he drops everything, and the sword, like, sticks into the ground. So, when you go over it, it's just going to grab everything into your inventory. There is another dimension, and that would be where he would spawn, but I searched through there during the night, and I just didn't find him. I'm thinking they might actually add in his citadel. That would be so amazing if they did that, and he'd probably spawn there. Next up, guys, is some pretty random gear. Like, this right here is no-mish rocket boots. I imagine eventually they're going to give you jump boost or make you fly or something like that. But to make these, you are going to need Ghost Iron Gems, a diamond, gold ingots, and rose red, so grab that. This is a cute jacket. Honestly, not sure I want to put this on or not, but we'll grab it and I'll show you guys the recipe. It's a bunch of wool and some string. This right here is smooth leggings. To make those, a bunch of wool and some black wool too. And these are fancy goggles. So if you want to put on some fancy goggles, guys, you are going to need glass and string. So grab that. And also the Royal Scepter of Tyrannus. This one does 10 attack damage, but the recipe is pretty expensive. It's Ghost Iron Gems and a Nether Star. So I'll grab all this stuff and we'll toss it on. We'll see how I look. Alright, this is going to look ridiculous. Like, really ridiculous. Alright, so let me get this in my hand and we'll check it out. I just look so awesome, actually. You guys think I look amazing, right? Pretty epic. Got this cool weapon. I really love the models of everything, though. I hope you guys are ready for some epicness, because this mod actually adds in the gyrocopter, which is a flying mount. And to make it, you are going to need a bunch of wood, a block of gold, an iron ingot, a compass, some wool, and this redstone thing I absolutely never use, so kind of gives me a reason to use it, because this thing is freaking awesome. If you guys have seen my WoW series, I did like 200 episodes of World of Warcraft. I never had this mount. I think it required engineering, which I never worked on before. But look how cool it looks. You can fly it around, but at the moment, it's a work in progress. I'll show you guys what I mean. Like, I can fly it, but the problem is you can't really go up or down. But it says, like, how high you are, and it also has, like, coordinates, which is really cool. And keep in mind, one thing that's really important is if you crash this thing, it actually blows up. So definitely don't land it near your house. Like, we'll try this. Let's go right into this tree. This is going to be really painful. I can already see it happening. All right, so if you crash, that is exactly what happens. It actually explodes. So be careful if you're flying this thing around. It's pretty damn dangerous, but definitely very cool. And the next thing is probably one of the most useful things in the entire mod, and that is the Hearthstone. And guys, if you're not familiar with the Hearthstone, what it does is it basically teleports you back to an area that you set it to. So with this one, all you're going to need is a bunch of diamonds, some ghost iron gems, and an ender pearl. So if you don't know how to use it, all you have to do is hold shift, and it says right here, shift right click the Hearthstone to set your home position, then right click with the Hearthstone in hand to teleport home. So to use it, all we have to do, hold shift, right click, it should have set my position directly to here. So if we're really far away and we need to get back, then it should work. So I'm going to travel all the way down here. And now all you have to do is hold down, right click, and you can see like the cool like particle effect. And bam, we are back. But the one issue is, just like in WoW, there's a cooldown. So right now it says I need to wait 9 more minutes before I can use it again. But still, very cool. And I like how there's a cooldown, because it would be pretty overpowered if I could just use it as much as I wanted to. So it looks like next we are onto the scrolls. So there's 4 different ones: the scroll of night vision, the scroll of fire, the scroll of teleport, and the scroll of item teleportation. And that one's actually really cool. So what you can do, guys, is you can grab this right here. All you have to do is hold shift and then right click a chest. And then after that, it's like binded to that chest, and you can teleport like all your items from your hotbar directly into it. So if I right click the ground now, everything is now gone and back in that chest. So if you're going mining or something, it could be great. I mean, all you have to do is set it to a chest, go mining, then just right click the ground with it, and every single thing is going to end up back at your house. So right in here is my gyrocopter and my iron golems. So definitely very interesting. I don't think I've seen that before in a mod. All right, so next up, guys, we got the scroll of night vision. You could probably guess how this works. So you right click, and then you get night vision for 10 minutes. And you're going to notice it says how many charges you have. Like the scroll of night vision only has 1. I believe the teleportation one only has 5. So you can only use it 5 times before you need to make another one. And at the moment, guys, these are a work in progress, and there is no recipe for them. All right, so let's see what's next here. The scroll of fire is kind of cool too. And if you get confused about how something works, all you have to do is hold shift, and it tells you exactly what to do. Like, you have the power to summon burning arrows out of thin air. Has 20 charges. So to test it out, should we try it on the iron golem again? Let's go for it. All right, so iron golem is going to be really painful. All I have to do is just right click, and it shoots a bunch of fire arrows at my enemies. But keep in mind, guys, in survival, you can only use it 20 times. But you can definitely tell it'd be great fighting like a boss or something like that. You could take it out really quick. And the last one is probably the coolest of all. It teleports you to ICECROWN, which is a brand new dimension where they're probably going to be adding in the Lich King. And hopefully the Citadel. That would be so sick, it would be ridiculous. So all you have to do is right click, and bam, you are in a brand new dimension. And since I already teleported here, I like dug out of this hole because I ended out a little bit underground. But this place is so eerie looking. At the moment, there just isn't anything here. And I searched around at night because I thought maybe the Lich King would like spawn during the night or something like that. But yeah, I imagine they're going to be adding a lot of content to this place. It could be so sick if they add in a bunch of stuff from WoW here. And just traveling through here a little bit, guys, I mean, there's some water. There's no mobs at all that spawn here, though. So at the moment, it is just a work in progress. Alright, guys, we made it back to this dimension. And you might have been wondering the whole time, what is this floor made of that we've been walking on? And it's actually Stormwind bricks. And if you're not familiar with Stormwind, it's one of the giant alliance cities. But to craft it, you are going to need just stone and nether quartz. Or if you want a bunch of it, stone bricks and nether quartz. And you can make stairs too, so the recipes are pretty simple on these. And this right here is the Hearthstone altar. At the moment, I don't think it really does anything, but the recipe is obsidian, a diamond, and 2 ender pearls. And it looks kind of cool, but I took like my Hearthstone and messed around with it. Didn't really see anything that this actually does. You can click it, doesn't do anything. Kind of cool looking though. I'm sure they're going to add something in that goes with that. And right here, Christmas ornaments. I imagine around Christmas time they wanted to add some of this stuff in. So different colors and stuff, you can make it. It's just like glass panes, string, and then like one other material. For this one, it's going to be bone meal. For this one, absolutely nothing. For this one, rose red. For the green one, cactus green. And for the blue one, lapis lazuli. So pretty simple. As you can see though, guys, the mod is a work in progress, but it could be freaking epic if they work really hard on this. And honestly, I hope they do. I'm really excited about it, and it looks like we might have someone new for mob battles. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video and the commentary. If you did, be sure to slam that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time for another Minecraft video.